The other day I had uploaded a video asking a question about the Singer Heavy Duty Model 4423. And if anyone has one, and could they tell me how thick of a fabric they could get through it. I haven't called Singer yet. I've been a little bit busy. But I thought I'd try something similar on the Brother. The sample in that video is this spool knit pad that each braid is spool knit worsted weight yarn, and it's very thick. It's almost a ½ inch thick. And what right now I sew these by hand, and what I would like to do is have a zigzag machine that will sew the braids together by machine. So I've come up with a little bit of an alternative. This is not a braid. This is worsted weight yarn that is lucided loosely, which makes it like a bulky weight, almost a super bulky. And then I crocheted it into a chain. So it's not a braid, but it's something similar, and it's not quite as thick as the other way I was doing those. Now, that particular one is a chair pad in the works, but I'm looking at different ways to make rugs. I can just crochet the rugs, but I really like the look of a braided rug. Now, the Singer 4423 that I'm thinking about is Singer's modern heavy-duty model. They have 2 or 3 of them that are a modern mechanical heavy-duty machine. But with the shipping and everything, it's like a $250 outlay of money that if I have a machine that will do it, I'd rather not spend the money. So this is that type of a braid, which isn't really a braid, and the Brother LX3014. Now, I did have to push. I have it pinned in a circle, and I had to push this under the presser foot. So I'm already working against the clearance. I have the machine set on stitch setting 4, which is a wide, long zigzag stitch. And I'm in the center of the circle. So let's see if this will do this. And for some reason, it's giving me a satin stitch. I was just doing a video on a satin stitch, but I don't have it on number 5, I have it on number 4. And that is what I'm going to run into. The fabric does not move at all. Oh, there we go. Now I have some movement. Now that heavy-duty Singer that I'm looking at sews 1,100 stitches a minute, which is very fast. Now I have used this Brother to sew single spool knit strands without a problem. But when I get into this super bulky weight of knitting, this might take some practice and some manipulation of the item, but I think it would do it. But what's happening is it stops and gets stuck on the thick yarn, and then I'm getting like random satin stitches. So it's not an even stitching right now. And because of the type of item it is, it's hard to just, you know, I can't yank it like I would yank fabric. So I'm not going to keep trying to do it because it's not doing it evenly. I don't know if you can see those stitches. It's just not doing it evenly. It would work probably The green is a little bit of a difficult yarn to see this on. But the fact that I can't pull the fabric, plus now I purposely left black in there as a bobbin. So I think it would take, to use this machine, and maybe to use the Singer 4423 as well, I think it would take practice. And the advantage to this type, this is very tightly knit. By loosening and then crocheting this type, it's very loosely knit. And it's giving me more loops to get stuck on, more everything to get stuck on. So let me try the same thing. No, see how that won't even really go under there? So I would still be thinking of the 4423. I could probably shove that under there, but I've got edges, I've got areas where I have to leave bunches of ends, and there's no way that would go under there. So I guess I've answered my question. It would do it, but it would take a lot of practice, and probably the tighter I can crochet something after I loosen it, the better. It's just frustrating because these are all good zigzag sewing machines. You know, a lot of the machines on the market are good zigzag sewing machines. Nobody, except that one Singer, that's the first machine I've seen that has an extra high clearance on the presser foot without going to an industrial machine. So, because an industrial machine is, it's not where I want to go. I don't want a machine that only sews these. And usually any kind of an industrial machine takes more care. You have to keep it oiled. Some of them have oil pans they have to sit in. It's a whole different ball game. So you would think there would be a home machine that would help you sew extremely bulky knits like that in a zigzag. I can sew them together. I can do seams because that's straight stitching. But the problem is getting it to do zigzag on something this thick.